Good day. My name is Errol I Reyes from 2B Biochemistry, and today, for my CIP, I will be talking about my brochure. The title of my brochure is Ignorance is Not Bliss Anymore. I watched the video about the rich and the poor before the CIP. It shows the rich people treat the poor people very rudely because they see the poor people as people they can order around and treat them as slaves. And for me, it is very unfair for the world that the rich can treat the poor just like that. We should treat the poor as we treat the rich. We should treat them like a friend and not some slave that we can order around. So I added 4 photos in this brochure. Behind these photos is the difference of the rich and the poor. You can see how the poor are struggling while the rich are just living lavishly, just sitting back and relaxing, like they don't have anything to worry about. While the poor, they are so stressed and they don't know what to do. They don't know where to get the money. They don't know how they're going to buy their food and supply money for their children and their overall family. The rich are so privileged that they don't even need to stress about money, while the poor, they have to stress about it a lot. They scavenge for food at this point and they beg for money just to feed their children and their family. As a future medical professional, what I can do to help to curb the increasing gap between the rich and the poor is that I'll put up some medical missions. This is inspired by my parents who are doctors, because what they do is that they do these medical missions in the mountains where people who cannot go to the hospital or who do not have any money to pay for checkups. And what they do is they do checkups and procedures for free for those who cannot afford it. In this brochure, I placed 3 Bible verses. And the first verse is, God has given each of you a gift from His great variety of spiritual gifts. Use them well to serve one another. Peter chapter 4, verse 10. My insights on this is what we should share the gift God has given to us. We should share that to people who are in need or who are in need of it. Second Bible verse is, but you must return to your God, maintain love and justice, and wait for your God always. Hosea chapter 12 verse 6. This means that we should spread the love to the people no matter what the situation, because we do not know what they are going through. For the third Bible verse in this brochure, all the believers were one in heart and mind. No one claimed that any of their possessions was their own, but they shared everything they had. Acts chapter 4 verses 32. What I understood from this is that we should always believe in God, and no matter what the situation, and that we should share our gifts and blessings. For this last part of the brochure, it is a quote from John Bertrand Aristide, and he quotes, "We are all equal, rich and poor, and we need a society where the people enjoy their rights." He means that all of us should treat each other equally. It does not matter whether you are rich or whether you are poor, because at the end of the day, we are all equal human beings. So this is my brochure. This is the front and this is the back. So my color combination for this brochure is inspired by the earth and how it affects the rich and the poor. While I was doing this brochure, my reflection was how difficult it is to live right now, especially our money keeps on increasing, the tax value keeps on increasing, and it's very difficult to live like this, especially if you have a low paying job, while the rich can just spend it on anything that they want, and how they are so lucky Thank you for your time in listening this video. I really appreciate it. Have a blessed day.